Well, good evening, team. Hopefully you're doing well. I just need to play some Vampire Survivors. I was busy watching a stream from this really cool new streamer that I met. More on him in a minute. But we were just talking about games and stuff like that. And then it came upon me that I haven't played Vampire Survivors in a very long time. So I was like, holy shit. Why not? So, of course, went full geek mode, set up a proper Vampire Survivor stream, and here we are. Is it a super popular game? It was when it came out. Is it still popular? Probably not that much. Is it awesome? It absolutely is. Now, that streamer I was talking about, so I was doing a marathon stream, as I've been doing quite a lot lately. And yeah, I just had this really amazing experience where I was able to exfil pure solo. And he jumped in and he was giving all kinds of great comments. The legend that is the Fighting Sloth. Go check him out on Kick, on YouTube. But yeah, Kick is his jam. And yeah, since then I've been checking out his streams, and he's just awesome. Great community, great people in there, awesome attitude, permanent streamer. So special shout out to the Fighting Sloth. Go check him out for sure. Now, of course, to me, head over to nextleveljudge.com. All the deets are there, everything you need to know. But of course, that Discord link, the key thing here, if you ever want to stream together, you can just easily go and do that. Then, of course, Stream Beats by Harris Heller, as always, playing some wicked tunes. Go check them out. They're on Spotify. Link should be in the description. All of that jazz. Now, some of you watching now are like, dude, Vampire Survivors, I know it. I'm a boss at it. I am not a boss at it. I can play it. I've reached some levels and stuff like that. All I'm going to do tonight is just have a bit of fun with it. You know, of course, if this is popular, I'm more than happy to do a couple more streams on it just to see how it goes. But for me, it was just, you know what? Let's just play it. But for those who don't know what Vampire Survivors is, here is a hectic trailer explaining what it is. team, and welcome back to Next Level JJ. I hope you're doing freaking amazing. Yes, we are streaming some Vampire Survivors, so I'm really looking forward to it. Before I get into it, though, just a quick one. The reason why I'm playing Vampire Survivors tonight. So I was doing a little marathon stream just a few days ago and managed to break the vault completely solo, which, trust me, it's not that easy, especially if you're a noob like I am. But anyway, long story short, I was playing in this really awesome streamer called Fighting Sloth. Jumped in and gave some really cool comments and stuff like that. And so you should go and check out. I made a director's cut video of me breaking out of the vault, and there was an insert about Fighting Sloth. So go check him out. Awesome channel, awesome community, awesome people. And so, yeah, definitely had a lot of fun. But I was watching his stream today, and then I noticed he had Vampire Survivors in his playlist. And I was like, oh my goodness, why haven't I played this? I love this game. And so definitely we are jamming some Vampire Survivors tonight. Now, of course, head over to nextleveljj.com if you want to learn anything more about me. Important, our Discord link if you want to join in. Stream together, dream together, whatever we want to together, almost whatever we want. Then, of course, music by Stream Beats by Harris Heller. Go check them out. The link is in the description. But, of course, you can just find them on good old Spotify. Now, my friends, I am running a new technology tonight. So I had to completely change because I stream on multiple platforms. Kick, Rumble, Twitch, and YouTube. And so I actually started the stream up a few seconds ago and it wasn't running smoothly. So hopefully it is now. Tell me in the comments if it is or isn't. Let me say yo and make sure the chat is working. That is indeed working as well. Awesome. Now, because me just being subconscious and worried, I'm just going to double check that it's running on at least 2 platforms. Yeah, and it's looking good actually. Yeah, okay, all right. Okay, now, shall we talk a little bit about Vampire Survivors? Now, if you haven't seen Vampire Survivors, you know, it's almost one of those cases where I say, where have you been? It's been such a massive game, but this is now quite some time ago. And I've been jamming it on, for years now. Let me be clear. For those watching, I'm in no way a pro. In no way. I'm just a person who's played it a bit and, want to have some fun with it tonight. But always keen to hear from you, especially how I play it. Because I actually sometimes go, I have a preset list of weapons that I want to achieve, to have a specific build, and then I try and focus on that. And I actually use Microsoft Paint to do this. I highlight it, so I'll show you in a few minutes how it is. But of course, check out the trailer of Vampire Survivors just in case you didn't know what it's about. Yep. Bullet Hell is the game style. It's a roguelite. It's got everything you want. And this game feeds a primal addiction of flashing lights. Reasons why people get so hooked on casinos is because of flashing lights that are programmed to release endorphins and stuff. And so that's Vampire Survivors for you, man. Now, what I love about this is, very similar to a lot of amazing games like Bellatra. So, by the way, me and a couple of friends did a Team Bellatra stream just yesterday. The live is up there. I haven't done an edited version yet, but it's a lot of fun. Just a bunch of people playing together. Go check it out. But the point is we live in a world now where people are actually developing games themselves. To be fair, it's always been the case. There's been lots of games, but of late, it's just exploded. People are not tired of AAA games or quadruple A games. They're not tired of it, but they are definitely in a sort of situation where they don't fuss about it that much. They're actually more just like, you know what? I just want to play a game for the enjoyment of it. and what it looks like isn't that important. And so, you know, what I love about Vampire Survivors, created by one dude, brilliant game, it kind of generated its own genre in a way. But then, of course, I love the fact that this is their website. This is it. This game is on everything. You can play it on your iPhone. It's made, I think, at least 10 million for this person. Hopefully more. They deserve it. But this is the website. That's all you get. And it says under construction. I love that. It's just typical of this game. All right. Enough of that. Okay, so what are we going to do? So first, let me show you what this looks like. So what I do when I play Vampire Survivors, now I do want to use Paint 3D, which is, in my opinion, a little bit better of a platform, but for some reason OBS does not want to show that, so we will survive without it. But the whole idea for me, what I do here is I go, okay, so what do I want to get this run? What is like a good run for me weapons-wise? Now, annoyingly, there seems to be these bars here, which I've never had to deal with. And they are obscuring literally my first section. Okay, so what do? We do that. Cool. And then we do that. We're testing my old paint skills here. Do that. Yeah? Is that gonna work? Okay, cool. And so the next thing we're going to want to do is we want to create shapes. So we basically take this, we take green that I found is the better one. Cool. Actually, let's go yellow for today. Excellent. And so basically what I do here is, for instance, I'm a big fan of the Unholy Vespers. And so I will highlight this, as you can see on screen. And so what I'm doing is I'm going, okay, well, I need a King Bible and a Spellbinder. And if I get those two together, then I'm going to get what I want. So I'm actually right now going to pre-decide what I want to run this run. And so let's have a little bit of fun with it. I'm a sucker for the Gorgeous Moon. I don't know why, but it seems like that's the one that always gets me the most bang for buck. Then you know what? We're gonna go big. We're gonna try and get the Infinite Corridor right from the start, and we're going to go for the Crimson Shroud as well. Cool. Ooh. No. To be fair, you know what? I never really used this fancy shape. I always just went for the... See, it's a little bit harder to do on Paint versus Paint 3D, because Paint 3D you can also just simply paste the last shape that you did. But anyway, I'm pretty sure for those who are actually watching this, you don't really care what editing tool I use for Vampire Survivors, but hey, you never know. And so what I'll do is I'll just highlight all of these for now. Why not? And so now I've got the 4 sets that I really want to get. Now I can just have a bit of fun with it. Now it's like, you know what, whatever comes my way, if I find something, you know, then I will quickly check this and then go, okay, you know what, actually that's not too bad, I'll take that. But hey, I can see there's a few people watching. I'd love to hear from you. Please tell me, is the stream running smoothly? Most importantly, how are you doing? Are you a Vampire Survivors fan? And as we play, if you have any suggestions, feel free to shout it out. Okay, right. You know what's a funny thing? The new system that I'm using for my chat says that there are 10 people watching on 2 of the platforms and 20, but I think it's more like 112, and the thing's just bugging out. But hey, if there is 10, say hello. All right, now, shall we get down to the Vampire Survivors? Cool. Now, if some of you are watching this and going, damn, that graphics looks terrible, that's how Vampire Survivors looks. Always has. Now, I did download the, purchase the Castlevania DLC, so definitely go and check that out. I actually told Fighting Sloth that I think it was worth it. Now, DLCs for Vampire Survivors cost like $1, $2, or $3. It's insanely cheap, so it really doesn't hurt. But it got a brand new stage, some brand new characters, brand new weapons. I mean, you can see it here if I quickly scroll to the right. That's a lot of new weapon combinations. So we'll be trying to hit a few of those today as we go. Okay. Right, so let's start it up. Now, the first run I'll just do with Sigma. Like I said, the first run is just for me to shake off the cobwebs. It's been months since I last played this, just so to get back into the flow of it. And then what we'll do is we'll maybe see if we can unlock a character or two, probably from here. So maybe John or Richard or Riker, depending on how you say it. But for now, we'll just run Sigma. Why Sigma? Well, Sigma is the boss when it comes to these things. Sigma basically allows you to just instantly see any of the weapon types by just re-rolling. You'll see it as we go. Okay, cool. So we'll confirm that. Excellent. And then which map will we run? Let's run Ode to Castlevania. So if you haven't seen it, spoiler alert, it's pretty cool. I've already done a few of the things around it, but there's a lot more to do. We'll do Hurry, which means clock speed is ×2, but your move speed's up by 40%, gold bonus up, XP bonus. So it's sort of a quicker way to get through it. I just want to double check here. Yeah, you know what? Let's hurry. Cool. Start. Random events, yes. Random level up, yes. That's not going to be something we're going to take. We'll start that. Cool. And then I'll pause the music the moment this mad music starts playing. There we go. Woo! Okay, so now you have to select from these list of cards. The one that I tend to always go for at the start is... Jeez, it's been a while actually. This one, is it? Yeah. Mad Groove. So every 2 minutes, and you have to play this strategically. It's not just like a do whatever kind of a scenario, but you basically can, every 2 minutes, everything that is pick-upable gets brought to you. So it's such an OP way of going through the stage. So okay, let's do that. Cool. And so we try not to take things at the start. Okay. Goddamn. It's pretty freaking mental if you ask me. Okay, so this is the beauty of Sigma. Sigma means I can pick, basically, look, I've got 180 re-rolls. It's insane. And so none of these are really attractive to me, so I'll re-roll. Now you see here, the laurel, if I jump over here, the laurel is one of the items that we need for the Crimson Shroud, so we can take that. So, you know what? I think we'll just take it. Yes, we are OP. You don't get these amount of cards straight out the bat, my friends, and so you can be picky about it. Now, I'm going to take this because one, I get Laurel is already an upgrade, but also I'm gonna go for the pentagram for the gorgeous moon, so I'll grab that. And then of course, I know I'm getting a bit geeky here, the infinite corridor uses the clock lancet, so that's a no-brainer. I've never seen these green ghostly things, so that'll be cool. Plus, you know what? Why don't we just go for the Soul Eater as well? I will immediately highlight that. It is quite a powerful thing to have, is the Soul Eater, so we'll get the nutsack of happiness as well. Cool. Cool. See, I'm still just, I hope that the stream's working, the chat's working, everything's working. Okay, cool. We'll get it. Okay, so here's the map. Now, if you don't know the new Transylvania or Castlevania map, as you can see here, I can't remember how to move it. Maybe you can't. Anyway, as I zoom out, you'll see here's the big castle. And so that little area there, yes, Merciless GSG, you're winning yet, Grandpa? I mean, what? Are you winning yet, Grandpa? Well, grandson, I am winning. I am winning indeed. As long as you can hear me, I am winning, because using new technology, it literally borked the first time I fired this up. But anyway, enough about me. How you doing, my friend? Hopefully all is well. All right. And I can, and the stream looks great. I'm proud. I'm proud of you, too, grandson. I hope you grow up to be a strong, brilliant sportsman, doctor person. Okay. Sweet, and we've got the King Bible. That is already what we want. I'm good. Slapped some CS2 pre-game comp. Got that in a little bit. Haha. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, on that side of things, I've been thinking about Counter-Strike a lot lately. Also, I don't know who it was the other day. One streamer I watched, and they were playing Counter-Strike as well. And I was like, shit, I need to play it. So I'm going to most likely install it this week, have a bit of a play around, so I will contact you and then let's set up a time. Look, and it's relaxed, like you don't have to try and make me a pro. It's more like let's play together, but then you and I could walk through and you can be like, okay, this is the strat here and there, because my Counter-Strike skills were at 1.6 Counter-Strike level really high, very, very good. But of course, years and years and years of drinking and not playing Counter-Strike has really eaten that away. Are you already back addicted, aren't you? What, to Vampire Survivors? Or because Vampire Survivors, absolutely. By the way, I forgot. I will also, because I am Sigma, I'll be highlighting this one down here. So I'll zoom in a little bit so you guys can see, because I already start with a victory sword, so it makes absolute sense to then just go for the soul solution, which is also quite a powerful setup. Merciless says to CS, haha, dude, I'm scared. Like, I love CS. The previous company I worked in, I actually arranged a games night, and on that games night we played Counter-Strike, and some of the boys there were absolute, you know, the people who move their mouse like, hang on, let me come to full screen so you can see, like that much, you know, like hyper good people. And I managed to beat them a few times, and then it bit me, and then I was just like into it. So yeah, you never know, coming soon. I mean, the games that I stream are very unpopular games, so to stream a game that's actually popular, that would be good. And having people like you that are competition veterans teach me would be awesome. So me? Yeah, man. All right, cool. So okay, we want the King Bible team. I love the King Bible, not because, you know, religious reasons. It's just I love something spinning around and around in a circle close to me. Okay, so now I get into the scenario where almost any of these cards will be great. So now maybe looking at the options that we've selected and going to select, let's have a look and see if there's anything that'll be powered up sufficiently. I do also love going for the projectile speed setup, but the problem is the weapons that I'm using are not really projectile speed except for unholy vespers. And so yes, but otherwise, Merciless, what's cooking in your world, man? Like outside of Counter-Strike, do you have any hobbies? Do you kind of get out and touch grass? That is good for the Sigma. By the way, I'm on vanilla Coke again tonight, so you either approve or disapprove. I do drink normal Coke mostly, but it's quite nice to have vanilla Coke now and then. That and a Kit Kat. I almost... Sorry, for those who really want to see me play Vampire Survivors, just hold. You know when you have a really bad idea? Will it fit? Oh. Will it fit now? Yes. A Kit Kat vanilla Coke. Am I crazy? Life hack. Holy shit, that's delicious. Oh my God. I want more, and I can have more. Merciless, that's what I'm looking forward to most, actually. We move house soon, and something I will likely be doing again is woodwork. Ooh, and metalwork, which is dangerous, no feeling, but it's fun. So, house moving soon. So, are you moving to a new area? Are you moving to a new state? Where are you going? And dude, I know what you mean. Like, building stuff with your hands, it's a lot of fun. Like, you know, even something simple like just making a frame for a painting and so forth, especially if you have the right tools. So yeah, I'm jealous, man. That's cool. Right. So, yes. So I think what I'll do is I'll go for the Boogaloo Illusion. So overall area continuously changes between 25% plus and minus. But then what happens is it keeps gaining after every level, and I'll go very high on the level. So it just means that all the damage that I do will eventually be so wide it'll be outside of my screen, which gives me more breathing room. So no brainer. Well, mini brainer. Okay, excellent. We got the Spellbinder already. Jeez, this is going well, man. Okay, so you see, 34 seconds, these things are going to shift close to me. So the whole time I have to keep my eye on the clock. Because the moment it hits 2 minutes, I got to stop and move downwards. Because if I move upwards, I pick stuff up before I want to pick them up. Make sense? You'll see in a minute. If I pick stuff up and then I can, once all my slots are filled, I then pick up other stuff. They add to it. So you don't want to pick them up at the start. Hopefully this is not too geeky. Merciless is new area of same town, but it's going to be our own house, which is most exciting because we can change anything. Yeah, man. Taking a hammer and taking a nail and smacking it into the wall and knowing that's your wall. You can do whatever you want. You want to build a barbecue in the backyard with bricks? You can do that. So super cool, man. That's awesome. Same school, or are you done with school? Oh man, it's like the Vampire Survivor gods are raining on me. There's the pentagram. Now, the pentagram in itself can be a pain because in the beginning it wipes everything off the screen, including the drops. So if it's mistimed, you can lose a lot of power-ups. But once it reaches critical mass, and in this case the gorgeous moon, that's when it really kicks off. So pentagram, and so the whole time I'm keeping my eye on the clock. Okay, cool. So we'll focus just on upgrading that King Bible, maybe make that our first fully upgraded item. Cheating. I know, Sigma. Oh, Sigma. Yeah, I don't have to upgrade Spellbinder, so we'll keep swimming a little bit. We won't do the Tyrannus box yet, because it actually makes things harder at the start, so we'll just slap the King Bible. Let's have a look. Yeah, we might as well go kick this monster's ass. Ah, we got our first one. Do we go ham? No. There she is. So this is great because the crown, every time you upgrade it, it gives you more experience. So that's one you want to have from the start and probably focus on that more than anything. Boom. Merciless says, oh, and other thing, I'll also be building a racing sim. Dude. Okay, hang on a minute. I am a big racing sim fan. If you head over to my YouTube channel, I've got some great videos. My last one was driving the BMW 3-liter CSL, the Batmobile, around Spa-Francorchamps day to night. But anyway, hey, dude. If you're into racing, we need to jam together sometime. That'll be awesome. I left school early, but all my livelihood is secure because I have a disability pension. Well, hey, man. Firstly, congratulations on that. That's really cool. And, dude, you know what? At this point in time, with the way things are going with AI, you know, you can learn so much. I think that the social elements of school is super important. Hang on, let me jump out and talk a little here. Sorry for those who want to vamp survives. 2 seconds is important. Social interaction, people to people, is extremely important. And if you're not in school, you need to search that out. Go to meetup.com or something, find people with similar things. Of course, streams are cool, but you need to meet people face to face, hang out with them. And so that's so important. So if you're not in school, fine, but then make sure that you're interacting with other people regularly. I don't know, do you play any sports or do any sort of outside touch the grass kind of things? Right. There we go. No brainer. Crown. That's something I'm excited for too, is we'll be close to the RSL. What's RSL when we move, so I can go do that to interact? Sorry, I'm one of the old people. I don't know what 3-letter acronyms stand for. I am not allowed to do sport. Oh, well, bummer, man. Well, hey, I'm sure there's many other cool things you can do. Okay. Cool. Ourselves like a veterans pub, just a place. Oh yeah, dude. So my ex-partner, amazing Danish girl called Emma, she worked at the is it the RSL? Or maybe they call it differently in New Zealand, down in Christchurch. And so she was a bartender there, and it was amazing because drinks are cheap, venue's great. There's a bit of history, you know, when they do the, what's at the 12 o'clock or something, moment of silence. Awesome place. So great way to meet people and save money on beer. But also it's a place where, people have a bit more respect. It's not one of those dive bar kind of things. So, hey, man, that's cool. How old are you, Merciless, if I may ask? I mean, if you say RSL, then I assume of drinking age, but maybe I'm wrong. Crown, baby. RSL, very nice place for me and my dad to go in probably once a week, something like that. Oh, I'm 21. Oh, cool, man. Well, in that case, then, yeah, that's cool. Especially if you go with your dad. Oh, that was just in time. Oh. By the way, I just need to quickly pause for a second and have a look. So we've got the 2 rings, we've got the 2 pointers, we've got the ham, we've got the shelf. Okay, cool. Where's my mouse? Holy shit. Ice Fang. Ooh, Ice Fang is cool, man. Should we do Ice Fang? I put it to you, Merciless GSG. Are we going to do an Ice Fang run? Ooh, Ice Fang, easy. Okay, so we're going to go for the Cocytus. And yes, to the Ice Fang, send it is the wisdom. All right, cool, peeps. Well, the good news is we already got the Spellbinder, but now we do want to focus on upgrading it to max. So, cool. That is what we will do. Ooh, actually, hang on. Let me make sure I do that so it's not completely cut off from you. Y'all. All right, cool. Ice Fang, baby, baby, baby. Okay. King Bible. By the way, Merciless, have you ever played Vampire Survivors? Ooh, Wind Whip. Oh. Okay, we'll focus on those later. Pentagram. Boom! So by upgrading the pentagram, it means that it occurs, it potentially less chance that it wipes everything out on screen. I have never, but it looks quite nice. Merciless GSG, do not get this game. Do not get this game. This is not one of those, don't do things, but maybe you should. This game, when it sinks its teeth into you, you can spend a lot of time in it because it literally, look, even the little pills falling in the background, it's trying to, hypnotize you. It's like, yes, you want more pills, don't you? So, experience pills, let me be clear. So, don't get the game. Just don't. I don't know. I do a lot of games. Look, I mean, this is one of those games. It's kind of like, I think I would say on the level of like a Balatro. There are other one-person design games that are huge. I said at the top of the stream, but it's one of those things. It looks graphically terrible, but once you understand the flow, it's so easy. You can just play for half an hour. Don't get this game. Don't get this game. I am sorry to cut out the chat short, but I do have to run. Dude, hey, I really appreciate you jumping in and making sure that things are working. It's good to have you, man. But, dude, last question. For your racing sim, what is your favorite car that you want to go racing with? Because I'm going to do a stream with that, and then you and I are going to play. And on what platform do you play? Okay. Whew. See, we've already got this one, the Armadillo. Pentagram. Oh, might as well. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I just got 2 to go here. Then I'm able to get my first superpower. So might as well just roll a little bit more. You can waste it. There we go. Mercedes says I'm PSC. Yep, me too. I probably do Forza at first and some others, but favorite car probably says the Skyline. I'm cringe. No. The important question, which you can't just say Skyline. Noobs just say Skyline. R33, R33, R32, R33, R34. Maybe some say R35. Up to you. So which one of those and in what color? This is important, my friend. Now, Skylines are legit one of the best cars ever. I almost bought a Skyline a few years ago, and annoyingly, but I'm very satisfied still, I bought a Honda S2000 instead. Now their prices have gone through the roof, so it's maybe not a bad thing. Hey, we've got somebody in the chat that I am not sure what language that is. I'm guessing maybe Russian, Ukrainian, something east. But cool to have you, bro. If you're shouting, play the fucking game and stop talking, my bad. All right. Okay, there's our first clock lancet, so we might as well grab it. Whoa. You see, that's the exact thing that I'm trying to avoid. Ah, damn. Just as my... Damn. Oh, I forgot. You don't play this with the mouse. Belarus! What's happening, bro? How's things in Belarus today? Skyline R34 and either blue or orange. Yeah, Bayside blue, baby. All the way. Myself... You know, I love the Midnight Purple. It is a unique spec, and they are the most sought after. For me, it is the Mines R34, the white R34 Skyline with the long mine stripe on it. Go check it out. They recently put it into Gran Turismo 7. It is that great a car. Right, we'll keep rolling. So we are finally able to actually upgrade that. So our next chest that we get, we should roll the big one. So I can now start focusing on other things. Like, for instance, we can probably pick another... We can probably pick another weapon. We've got no slots left. Hang on a minute. Yeah, so we got no weapon slots left. So now I can basically pick whatever I want. Let's see. Yeah, let's do victory. So I forgot. I was busy playing with the mouse, and I was like, why does it feel so unnatural? Pentagram for the win. Tails. Okay, so where we're heading now, we're gonna head over. Yeah, let's kill this one first. Oh, I'm a big fan of the duplicator. The thing with the duplicator is it duplicates projectiles, and right now the projectiles, yeah. I just realized the Ice Fang actually replaced our Soul Eater, so no biggie. I don't have a lot of things that projectile, only 2. Actually, I don't know, maybe Ice Fang. You know what? Why not? Okay, this should... Oh, wait, it's only after 10 minutes. I forgot. Only after 10 minutes can you upgrade your weapons. Anyway. Jeez, it's been a while. It's sort of like trying to get used to the key commands and all that stuff. Okay. Okay. Let's start focusing on... Victory Sword is great, but its final upgrade is intense. It takes over your entire screen. So, let's get the Toronto box for now. You know, I'll just walk in. I'm not going to use the teleport. Ooh. Well... Okay, so let's double check. I've got everything I need for the base set. The rings I'll get independently. So basically what I'm trying to look at here, team, is you'll see the pentagram. I've got the crown for it. These two, I'll get all of those or automatically. This one's out. We've already got that. We've already got that. So I'm pretty much good to go. So the interesting thing is what I actually need to do is one of the weapons that we're going to get for freezies. Let me zoom out and find it. The Armadillo. What synergizes with the Armadillo again? It's been a while. Hang on, I think the Armadillo, it just is an evolution. So, okay, let's have a... I'll just play, and then we'll have a look and see, because we've got, I believe, one slot left. Okay, we got time. Oof. That was a mistake. Okay, well, then let's do Ice Fang. So we got the ham, and the hook, and the star. The ham, the hook, and the star. Sorry, I don't know their official titles. Screen. Ham, hook. So let's go for Aegis Ham. Is it Aegis Ham is the title of that? You can see I haven't played this in a while. But dude, Mr. Belarus, or Mr. Belarus, the Belarusian. How's things on that side, man? I guess it's starting to slowly trickle now into autumn, so things are cooling down a little bit. Parma Aegis, that's what it is. It's not Aegis Ham, it's Parma Aegis. Gosh. Why am I not seeing... I've seen a few, but they're the second part. They're the second evolution. Gaze of Gaia. I can't say I've played that before. Okay, well, we do get the star and that, so hook and the... Okay, so there we go. We're going to go for the bracer. Because, see, we got the curved knife. If we get the bracer, then that will synergize and give us the walk-on knife, whatever the fuck that is. Okay. We know what we want. Let's go. So now I'm going to roll till I get the bracer, because the moment I get the bracer, it means I can pick up everything and just start upgrading like an absolute boss. Bingo! There we go. So you see now my slots are full. Just got to wait till that 10-minute mark. Ooh, baby, baby, baby. We can get one more pentagram upgrade before 8 minutes. Then we don't have to panic. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, we're going to roll till we get a pentagram. Yes! So that means the pentagram will no longer wipe things off screen for sure. If I upgrade it, actually. Now that I think about it. Oh, I don't need a max bracer, so we don't have to worry about that. Might as well. Yes, I did see the crate, and no, I'm not going to get it. I'm waiting for the 10-minute mark. Ice Fang. So far, so good. 8 minutes in. We got pretty much everything we need. Let's go through. Why not? Let's have a bit of fun. Okay, so you see now we've teleported to here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get across to the left. Well, not try. We got time. Okay, so you see I'm watching the clock. Why am I watching the clock? Because in a few seconds, the fun will begin. Hopefully that my damn pentagram doesn't trigger. Boom! Ladies and gentlemen, first life goal achieved tonight. Life goal is we get unholy vespers. Baby, baby, baby. Hmm? Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, shit. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The gorgeous moon, my friends, is what we want, because now what happens is after every few seconds, it pulls everything towards me. You just become this sucky, uppy device. Okay, so we've pretty much ultimated 2 of them. I think to do unholy, the Fang, what was it? Fandangarang. The Fandangarang, I need max spellbinder, so I'll spend my money now on spellbinding. And before I forget, we've got this coming, and then we'll get that coming. Okay, beautiful. Sorry, you won't see what I'm doing here. Cool. So, spellbinder, please. Spellbinder. How many more for spellbinder? You'll see top left, 2 to go. You hear that ding, 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 and then here he comes. Spellbinder. 1 more for the spellbinder, then we can upgrade the Fang. Okay, now we'll start focusing on Clock Lancer. Actually, I don't like that boss. I'm going to do a different boss. Okay, and then watching the clock. Real quickly. Very nice. Cool. And that, my friends, is, let me quickly get the title for that. That is no longer the Ice Fang. That is the Cocytus. Whatever the Fang that is. Oh, wait, hang on. It showed it there on screen. You numpty. And then, bang, everything comes towards us. I should probably start working on the rings now, because they can take quite some time. Once I got the rings, you become impenetrable. But at the same time, let's focus on clock. Well, I can't. Okay. We'll go Sigma. Okay. Sigma, that means I need to do the box. Yes, this game is nuts. Oh, hang on. Did I already do it? No, that was the way I can. You see the title of my thumbnail? I'm just going to turn the volume down just a little bit more. The box. We'll focus on the box. Hang on. Are we able to upgrade anything yet? No. So almost there, just 4 more to go, 3 more to go, 2 more to go, 1 more to go. Done. Okay, Laurel it is, baby. Laurel and Hardy. Do I need a fully upgraded bracer? I do not. Now it's just for fun. So, yeah. All damage up, baby. Damage up, baby. Damage up, baby. Okay, so what we're actually waiting for now is for all those things to come towards me, and then I'm going to pick up all of them. Here we go. Okay, watch this move. Okay, so we pick that up. Yep. 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 Tiramisu for sure. Ooh. Well, you know what? There's a chance that I can still get the nutsack, so we are going Pomerola, Shuriken, Aegis, Amadeo. Ooh. Hang on, let me just have a look. Oh, I do need the empty tone for the Shuriken. Level up. Okay, so I need to focus on the rings. As much as I like the other ones, it is. And then we double check the rings. So again, if you want to see what I'm doing here, the rings, for me to get the Crimson Shroud is actually the most important because it protects you against death. And so actually we need to go with the Metaglio and the other one as well. Hang on, do I have the upgrade? Yes, I do. Okay, so we'll do that. Now, if you thought things were going crazy, now they go crazy. This game is insane. Did I get all of the items? I didn't get the ring. Hang on. Shit, I am stuck. Okay. I do enjoy the Disco of Gold. It just makes things even more crazy. Well, the Wicked Season as well. So, okay, we might do Wicked Season. By the way, those hanging out watching, jump in the chat. Tell me what you think. Are you a Vampire Survivors fan? Have you seen this sort of level of madness or more? It's gonna get to a point where it's absolutely... You know what? Let's add to it. Let's go Wicked Season. Got it. Here we go. By the way, where am I? And for those who are new to this game going, what the f is going on? Trust me, it's not like this at the start. But when you learn how to play this game, eventually you get to this point and you will know what's going on. Even though you can't see shit, you'll know. You'll know. And these amount of rerolls is not normal. That's a Sigma thing. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, shit. I'm just going to add a tiramisu here. Because I'm turning up the levels, the monsters are getting way more powerful, and until I get the Crimson Shroud, I am a little bit vulnerable, so... Oh, one more. One more, my friends. Yes! Okay. Now we can focus on the rings. Okay, hang on. Let's go back. Because the Wizard of Crimson Shroud does. So it caps incoming damage at 10, retaliates when losing charge. So when you get to the final boss, this allows you to kill it. Kind of. Sort of. Okay, so what else can we fully upgrade? Nothing at this point. We just got to get all the rings first, so we'll move back. Prepare for madness. Cool. Rings, please. Jeez, we're cruising. We're 15 minutes in. I can't remember if this stage is 20 or 30 minutes. I am hoping 30 minutes, but I might be wrong. Okay, so 2 of those, 3 of those. Ooh, 2 more golds. Jeez, this is freaking easy today. That's it. Oh, and just in time, 30 seconds to go. Okay, so now we've got those out of the way. Now we can focus on something else. So... let me have a look here. Let me have a look, see. Okay, so as we can see, we've got the discus. And the discus plus the Parma ham gives us the stellar blade. So that's kind of what I'm aiming for at the moment, is this one. So I think we'll do that next. We do also have the shuriken, which that will upgrade to the Yagu shuriken. So they're all much of a muchness, so I can pick one. If there was somebody in the chat, I'd love to hear from you to tell me which one to pick. But you know what? I'm going to go for max discus, which means we're upgrading Parma ham and the discus. Discus! Discus! And it just needs a Palm of Aegis, which we have, so I can just roll discus up to the onesie. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's take Iron Blue Will. We are cruising through this. Discus, baby. Discus is a sport that we play in South Africa, by the way. Oh, maybe the other places in the world. Okay, well now I might as well go shoot again. Okay. We got eggs, check. We got a boss. We'll go kill the boss. But... jeez, this one really is fighting me. There we go. Good riddance. Let me chill here for a second and wait for... this. And ladies and gentlemen, the next part of our killer frickin' combo, the Infinite Corridor. This thing does holy shit levels of damage. Look at the time, 18 minutes and 11 seconds. So if this is a 20-minute run, well, we're basically finished. But if it's a 30-minute run, you'll see this thing will have way more damage than everything else. It's insane. Okay, well, we're shurikening, right? Shuriken! Is there another thing we can max out? Yes, we can. How did I even forget that? Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, well, that was unexpected. Weird. Why is it not? Oh yeah, the Sigma's already upgraded, you twatsicle. So, okay, I've just got to focus on Shuriken, and then I'll be able to upgrade to the next one. And there we go. Beautiful. So yes, my friends, this is a way to max out your shizzle. Hang on. Okay, we need to pick up some stuff, man. Oh, we got a boss. Nice. Now, I've never done any sort of check for meta, try to understand what the meta is. I've never. I've just played this game. So, this is all... Oh, what am I doing? There was one left. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, I do believe that's it. Now I can just upgrade random stuff until we find more stuff. So... Increases invulnerability time. Yeah, why not? Okay, so this is a half-an-hour run. This is going to be insane. We got 10 more minutes of this madness. Okay, so... Always add gold to your coin. Epic! Yeah, baby! We've got the Stellar Blade. Evolved Discus travels along walls, dealing critical damage if the user is invulnerable. Well, that's what we like. Okay, where are we? We want to go and fight that boss. Okay. I should probably enable a minimap, if there is one. You know, I think this is important to stress, team. This is the beauty of this game. My brain is getting an absolute massive dump of just everything in my head is just going crazy. It's like, holy shit, just lights flashing, concentrate, focus on this, do that, yada yada yada. It's pretty crazy, man. Absolutely insane. But hey, I'd love to hear from you. What do you think so far? Is this... Oh no, it seems to still be lagging a little bit. Encoder overloaded. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. So my computer is struggling a little bit, unfortunately. Oh dear. Let's see if I can free up some processing power. Hopefully that goes away now. Okay, alright. Right. It's funny that this game would push my laptop to the max, but I'm running new higher graphics settings for my stream, so is there anything I can upgrade? Yes. And there we go. We're maxed out. So now we're hoping for these little boxes that give us additional stuff. Hopefully the nutsack. Okay. All right. Sorry. Its official title is not nutsack. It is garlic. I'll let you decide on that one. Okay, right, shall we? And freeze. Everything's here. Anything useful? No. And so remember, every time I level up, because I've got, which card was it? Is it showing all my cards? There, the Boogaloo of Illusions. So character starts gaining 1% area every level. So I've got 180% increased level area. It's pretty insane. Oh no. I'm sorry team, I see the encoding is overloaded again. So I'm running, like I said, new system, and I've set the graphics quite high, expecting it to perform well, but I guess my computer doesn't do that very well, unfortunately. This is a pity. Chat's still working at least, but yeah, I can clearly see it's overloaded. So I'm gonna have to probably turn the graphics down, which I'll do at some stage in the future. Let me just have a look at my performance of my computer. What is chewing? Oh, my graphics card is maxed. So it's a RTX 4050. So it's okay. It's not like amazing, but it is at video encode level 100%. So the GPU is barely getting used, and so I did set all of them to use my graphics card, and so okay, I was a bit ballsy. I shouldn't have done that. My bad. So yeah, sorry if the stream is a bit shit. I am recording this though, which will be smooth, which means I'll launch a version of that. Anyway, shall we? 213. Now, okay, I'm going to do something gutsy. Considering the situation, I'm going to try an update encoder live while the stream is going to see if maybe somehow I can fix this live on air, because this is all part of the learning process. Let's see. Interesting, yeah, okay, so I can't change that encoder. Okay, sorry team. At least I'm having fun. Heads, please. Okay, let's see if I can at least kill this boss before running out of time. By the way, it's not always this blurry. It's this blurry because everything keeps getting bigger and bigger because of the boogaloo of illusions. So everything just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So don't judge the game completely by its cover right now. I am sad that I haven't received a little upgrade package. This is so insane. I forgot. Hang on, is there a minimap? No. Maybe there is on the shortcut key. Okay, 1 minute left. You can barely see the monster. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. This is the final boss. I will make mincemeat out of you, my friend. Mincemeat. That's it. We're done. You can't see shit. What you won't see is me. Absolutely nuts. Just absolutely crazy. Right, revive. By the way, I don't know if there's a way to actually kill it. I don't think you can. I think reviving has always just caused nothing to happen. But I keep doing it because one day, by some crazy 1 in a billion chance, it works. You can't outrun it. I don't know. I've never researched this. But because I have tiramisu... Alright, so there we go. New achievement, find 50 vacuums. Beautiful. So, remember what I said about doing damage, right? So have a look. So Ice Fang did 56. That's not bad. But infinite corridor. Yeah. Okay. That's annoying. Okay. That is it. Okay, my friends. Now, I would actually want to play again, but like I said, this encoder seems to be crashing the whole time, and I'm really sorry. It's new technology. It started out running smoothly, and so I assumed it would keep running smoothly, but clearly it starts to stack up, and I think maybe it's something to do with the recording as well. So I'll go and find out what that is, and then I'll do another one of these streams. But look, if you could see what I am doing, head over to nextlevelchatchat.com, join me on Discord. I'd love to hear from you. Let's play together, just like Merciless GSG came in. We'll be racing together. And then again, a big shout out to the Fighting Sloth. Like, I had so much fun chatting today. Yeah, really cool. I hope to see you soon, bro. And then Stream Beats by Harris Heller. Go check them out. They're on Spotify. But hey, I hope you have an awesome night. Love to hear from you in the comments. What did you think of this? We'll catch up soon. Ciao.